No worries.
Hello again and welcome to CBA's weekly blog. I'm Patrick Hurd, Principal Consultant at Community Business Australia. And again this week I'm joined by Saxon and Nick, who's a Wealth Advisor with Wilson's Advisory. Hello, Saxon.
No, Patrick, how are you?
Yeah, well, thank you. And we're continuing our conversation about how Wilson's Advisory can support not-for-profit organisations really utilise their balance sheet to help them invest into their future and their future growth. So, Saxon, we've heard about what you do, some of the barriers that come up with not-for-profit organisations, how you overcome them. But really, I want to talk now about how you create value for not-for-profits who are really doing some tremendous work, often with some of the most vulnerable members of the community. But how do you guys create value for those not-for-profit clients?
Yeah, sure, Patrick. I mean, that's for me, it's pretty easy, but I won't give you, I guess, what I see as creating value. What I'll give you is the feedback that we've received from our clients,
Sure.
Because I think it's always best to hear it from the clients. So what we've heard, sort of feedback that we've been getting is that, obviously the very first point is we're providing a pretty good return relative to cash in this current environment. I think that's the first thing to be aware of. And the other thing, of course, is that the returns that we're providing meeting the board's investment objectives and also their risk appetite as well. So for some organisations, they may not be as happy with having a large amount of growth assets, such as shares, and that's fine. And so the preference might be for fixed income and various types of cash investments, and that's fine as well. And so we're looking at what works for our clients and providing them with the best return given what they're after. So that's just meeting their investment objectives. So that's one. The other one that we've heard from our clients adds a lot of value for them is providing that education piece to the board. They're really thankful for that, and I find it very interesting. And I find it very interesting because you get the board, of course, can consist of various people with various expertise, but not everyone has the investment skills or financial skills.
Yes.
And it's really about making sure that the board understand the right asset allocation for them, for their organisation. And it's quite interesting because you do get a wide range of views, and it's just making sure that everyone's on board, everyone's happy with it. And that's actually quite an interesting process. I really enjoy engaging the board and making sure that we've got the right type of assets for them. And it's also about understanding, that, for example, cash, it's safe, but it's also not safe. And just understanding, making sure the board understand what is an appropriate level in terms of cash. So that's an example of what we do. And then finally, I guess it's also about providing options to the board. It's very easy when you're just investing in cash. There's not, a need to be worried about just purely, you're just investing in term deposits, but you're not necessarily needing to worry about, well, are we worried about investing in gambling stocks or alcohol, and they're the sort of things what we can really tailor for organisations.
I think that's very important.
And very much so. And actually, every organisation is different. And it's if you look at faith-based communities, even if it's within the same church, each religious organisation actually has their own very different, very sort of niche type of requirements. And so we're able to make sure that the investments that we invest in meet the values of that particular organisation. And it's just tailoring it for the individual organisation, which is a real value add. Because typically if an organisation invests in just a generic managed fund, you don't get that ability. And so that's something that we bring to the table.
Excellent. Saxon, thank you for that overview. And if you'd like to know more about how Saxon and his colleague Nick Jones from Wilson's Advisory can support your organisation with their future financial investments, please contact us at CBA. So until next time, thanks again, Saxon. Bye for now.
Thanks, Patrick. Take care.
Bye now.